This is Russia, and this is Siberia. It occupies almost 60% of the country, but all this territory became part of the Russian Federation in just about 1 century. Inhabitants of the Russian principalities penetrated into Siberia as early as the 11th century. For example, the Novgorod Ushkuyniki, river pirates of medieval Rus, ventured beyond the Ural Mountains. They were attracted by what was known as soft stuff, meaning fur, which was highly valued among foreign merchants. Active development of Siberia by the Russians began in the late 16th century with the legendary campaign of Yermak. Yermak's Cossacks arrived at the Kama River to help defend the eastern borders of Rus from attacks by Siberian Tatars, Khanty, and Mansi, or Vogols and Ostyaks, as they were called at the time. In 1582, the Cossacks subdued most of the territory of the Siberian Khanate, along with its capital, Iskir. Currently, this site is home to the archaeological monument of Kuchimovo settlement. The conquered peoples were not particularly pleased with Yermak's conquests, primarily because they were subjected to tribute, yasak. Locals often lured the Cossacks into traps and killed them. In 1585, Yermak himself was killed. He was wounded during a surprise attack by Tatars and, trying to escape, jumped into the river, where he drowned under the weight of his armor. However, it was already impossible to stop the colonization of Siberia. In 1586, the Russians founded Tyumen, and in 1587, Tobolsk, which became the center of royal power in Siberia and the main Russian military base for a century and a half. Following Tyumen and Tobolsk, other places appeared on the map: Narim, Surgut and Tara, Tomsk, Yeniseisk, Krasnoyarsk, Yakutsk and Zhigansk, Verkhoyansk, Okhotsk Ostrog, Irkutsk, Nerchinsk Ostrog, and others. The exploration of the lands beyond the Ural Mountains by the Russians primarily occurred along waterways, using rivers in the coastline of the Arctic Ocean, with the aid of boats or struga on rivers, and larger vessels or koch in the ocean. Settlers lived in so-called ostrogs, wooden fortresses with towers surrounded by a stockade made of sharpened logs, hence the name derived from the word strogat, to sharpen in English. In 1648, Semyon Desnev traveled from the mouth of the Kolyma River to the mouth of the Anadyr River, discovering the strait between Asia and America. In 1649 to 1650, Cossack ataman Yermak Khabarov reached the Amur River. From 1697 to 1699, Cossack Vladimir Vasilyevich Atlasov explored Kamchatka. Thus, in just 100 years, the Russian people expanded into vast territories from the Ural Mountains to the Pacific Ocean coastline.